pay attention. Don't pay attention to the mess. Hey, it's Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I think I must have got rid of my National Geographic books, and they didn't have any at the thrift store yesterday. So I thought I'd try this. Actually, I've already tried it, and it works pretty good. And so yeah, let me show you what I did. I'm not sure how well the wax crayon does, but see, there's just like random pictures, so you just have a lot of color in the background, which is perfect for, oh, I have to save the train pages though. So yeah, so like if I take this very yellowy one, good. So you can find these at your thrift store like all the time, like they're always there. Should we come in just a little bit? Just trying to avoid some of the... Oh! I left my cover off my glue. That's unfortunate. Does anybody see it? Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Alright, so I got some 220 grit. This is not a new one now because I just used it on the other paper, but that's okay. And I've got stencils. Full-size stencils here. Let's see. This one didn't print out quite right. Could use that one. But let's see what else I have in here. I printed a bunch. Ooh, that might be cool. Let's do this one. All right, it's not in the store yet, but we're gonna test it out. And that's not the final one. That's the that's one of the test ones. But I've already put them in the Dropbox, so. That's chevrons. Chasing chevrons is what I called it. I don't know what Mariah will call it, but they're kind of wonky chevrons. And I thought it would be fun. See, look how easy it is. I tried using Ideals magazine. Where did it go? I should have taped that. That's the one thing I've learned too. A lot of energy went into just getting that much stencil through. So definitely glossy pages are better, and the I Spy books definitely have a bit of gloss on them. They work really great for this. So you still have some of the color in the background, but you can't even tell what it is anymore. Okay, so when I saw Bonnie doing it, she was just kind of, see, this is why. That's okay. I'm going to do something else on the top, I think. Since that moved anyway, and I like to have variety and not do the same stencil all over. Let's see. How about, ooh. Do my birdie whirls. That one is in the store. Let's see. Oh, she was going like this. She didn't do it as fast. She was going like this, and then she probably came back like that. I was trying to do circles to see if I could get it from all the sides. Is why I was doing that. But maybe Bonnie's way is better, because I mean her stuff was coming out freaking-tastic, and I'm moving it now, so that's annoying. Let's see. Let's just get this piece here, something on there. Got a little too much, right? That's me being impatient. All right, so. I mean, basically, I got a little bit of the pattern down here, and I messed up there. That's user error. You're going to get that with me sometimes. You're just going to get yourself some user error. And then I was thinking, let's see. Did I get any stencils, or did I just get stamps? Oh, I could do a resist with gesso. I was doing a resist with, the crayon. I could just do that. I don't need a stencil for that. Oh, there. That's the one that I recut. That's a little thicker and not so fragile. You couldn't see that, could you? Yeah. So hopefully that one will be up in the store before too long. But we'll see. Alright. Yeah, I made a bunch of stencils when I was... Alright, you know how I like the, what do I like? The nested circles. I'm going to try to do that on here. I'm just going to do some random circles just using this wax crayon. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna overlap them. Gonna do bigger ones. And we'll see what happens when we put our ink on here. Oh, in PM Artist Studio, there's people that I design stencils for. And they have a website, pmartiststudio.com. And they stream 4 times a week now, because Mariah's got her own stream where she does some making. Love it. Love it. Oh, I'm loving it. Alright. Oh, this is orangey. What color do I want to spray it? Oh, this color. This color. And where's my sponge? It's got all the different colors on it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna... I don't know if when I wipe it, it's gonna also... Yeah, you still see the resist from the crayon, I think. Shows up more when I just spray it and don't wipe it, but... There we go. And now that pops out a little bit more, having the spray on there, the pattern does. And you can't tell what was there before. So yeah, it's a twist on the distress papers I did a couple weeks ago, and adding the resist with the crayon. So I don't know, what do you think? It's kind of cool. That'd be fun for backgrounds and whatnot. It's kind of thick paper for collage, but you could still use it in collage. Just glue it down better. Isn't that cool? I love it. Let's make some more. Just for fun. And then we'll make something with them too, because, you know, what's the point of making them if you don't know what to do with them afterwards? Right? Right. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, where's the other... Yeah, I can't use the train one because that will be something my son's girlfriend will want to use. So. Oh, this is upside right. Oh, the pages are just in there upside down. And I like, oh, this purple one will be good. It's just plain purple. That'll be a good one. And I was like, I don't have many pages left in this book. Yes, I do. Ooh, the red. See, even the end pages will work. In fact, they'll work great. Excuse me. Alright. I mean, you could just do the words. And then these pages are fun. See, these primary colors I probably wouldn't use in a journal so much, but once they're scraped and inked and whatnot, you know, if I took this out the right way, I wouldn't be tearing them so bad. You want to know what the right way is? Is that if I were to come to the middle, hold on, I'll grab that page out, and grab some scissors or something sharp. Yeah, something sharp. The dangerous one. It's pretty, but the thing comes out all the time. So you just break the strings in the middle of a signature. If you are new, a book has something called a book block. That's all the pages inside. And within, see, it comes out all the time, told you. Within that book block are signatures, which are groupings of pages that are sewn together if it is a sewn binding. Sometimes the book block or signatures are sewn in, and sometimes they are glued in. We like the sewn ones because then we can take out the pages a little more easily. Although the glued ones, they come out pretty easily. They just don't come out in one giant sheet like that. The sewn ones do. So that's the oh, see, won't that one make it cool? Let's grab that one out. And then usually the outside pages of a signature, the bits that are sewn in, are glued in. So you've got kind of a combination with a sewn in journal. You've got the middle ones that come out easy that are sewn in, and then the outside of it is glued in, and that helps keep it in all the better. All that much more better. Where'd the one I already tore out go? Up here? Thank you. Whoever was yelling that. Thank you. See, I'll use that in a journal probably, so I don't want to take that one out. And this one, well, he's kind of creepy, but I might use that one in a journal too, so I don't want to just take them all. But the primary color ones I'm not as likely to use. And then this one has a cool background right there. Sometimes I'll cut out the little pictures. Well, I actually use a hole punch, like a big, you know, circle punch. And that way I wouldn't have to cut out, like, fussy cut the fish. He would just be in a circle. You know. Alright. So let's do a few of these. I know I have some more stencils. Hey, Patty's probably not watching, but Patty Polly Parrish, I bought her, Mariah had like a duplicate of her order, and I bought it. But do you think I knew where it is? No, I thought it was right here. That's why I was looking up here. But no, good thing I have the other microphone on today, or you guys would be getting an earful of... Okay, let's do this one. Hopefully this one will come in the store before long. It'll be a good one before the equinox. Alright, so this is just a neurographic one that I made. This was a test. I forgot to invert it. That's why there's no edges on it. But I wanted to make sure I had it for when I do the Celestial Journal. I think it'll be cool. Alright. Oh, yes. I remember now. We're taping it down. I'm going to tape it to the... Actually, I might do it this way. And then I can do something else up there. That's what I might do. There we go, just taping it there on the back so it doesn't move so much, so that I can get sort of a clean, yeah, I think it's because the pages are glossy, that one, it's not as hard to get the thing to come out. Okay, we're doing it like Bonnie, because Bonnie's always come out great, and she's been doing it longer, so she probably knows the secret to making the stencil come out clearly. So... that's what we're doing. Now, I don't know if she goes all the directions to get all the edges. I've only seen her just doing it towards her, but like she's usually going either this way, probably. I don't know, whichever way is better on her shoulder. And then maybe she turns the page and then goes the other way. Just so you get all the edges of the stencil. Oh, shoot. Sugar biscuits. And then, is this, get out of my way. So usually I'm plugged into that microphone. Bought that one because I have, you know, wanted a microphone when I use my iPad. But I don't need to use that microphone for my phone, which I'm using now. And with the microphone I use for my phone, seems like it's pretty loud enough, and you don't have to hear me breathing. The one that I got, oh, because there's no earphone jack on the iPad. Alright, okay, Bonnie knows the secret. It's just to go straight lines, up and down and across, and see how clearly that came out? There's a little snowman right there. He's so cute. Okay, let's try something on the top. We've got dark colors here. I've got the asters here somewhere. Oh, here. Is it in this? Oh my goodness, why do I set things down? That's just dumb. Got the asters in here. I think that will be fun. Also have my wallflowers. Although this is the one that I made. I need the one that is all fixed up, that Mariah. That's on the website. Mine's going to be a little different. There was some fixing that had to be done. We're not all perfect. Let's see. Pin this down in one place here at least. If I do it like this, then it'll catch both the stencil and the thing and tie it down here. Alright, here goes nothing. Get some of these aster, what are they called? Might be kind of cool coming up out of the, they're aster something. They're like daisies, but they're also like atoms. Oh, like the aster daisies, I guess. Oh, I went right up to the edge. I wish I had not gone right up to the edge on that. That's alright. Because then I could have come into that piece, but that's okay. I'm going to go this way. And then I'm going to go this way. 4 directions is what we're aiming for here. Without moving the stencil too much. I've already moved it a bit, but that's alright. We get the idea. It's a mess. It's a mixed media thing. It's gonna be messy. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Don't you believe it? Okay, I know he's saying, don't you believe that things will never change, but maybe. I don't really know what he's saying. I'm saying I want a damp rag or something that might be in my vicinity. Like a baby wipe would work if I could see those, but I can't. So let's just get just a little bit of water on a paper towel, and I just want to wipe off the dust. Well, if I don't wipe off the dust now, it's not a bad thing. What will happen is when I do the crayon, it'll just pick up some of the dust. Alright, I'm going to let that dry a minute. Let's do another one. But yeah, once I pull off the dust, you can see how white that is too. So, and you can, you know, you can still kind of, like, you can still see the snowman. And what was that? It's a half a watermelon. Race car. I mean, but it's kind of, oh, Santa. It's kind of cool though. I want some more stencil options, because I like options. I do have other things besides PM Artist Studio. As you can see, I do have a Elizabeth St. Hilaire and some joggles and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, this one will be a good one. I might not do it all over though, because like I said, I like to have, seriously, there we go. Sometimes I like to do a couple different, right, this is bigger than, this is a 9 by 12, haha. So let's go up to the top, that'll help. Tape, that's what I'm looking for. Because I still haven't found. I got the windows open this morning. They won't stay open because it's going to be in the 90s today. But it's nice to I have the AC. When I sleep, I like to have the AC on like really low because I sleep better when it's cold. And you know, it's too much light. I got to have the blanket over my head. My boys are like that too. They sleep with a blanket over their head. So I don't worry about them. Alright, so let's see if I can kind of do every other, like kind of do a checkerboard here. Okay, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go outside it too a little bit though, because I want them to overlap a little bit. So I'm not doing circles anymore. I'm going back and forth, although if I'm smart, I'll do it with what's the word? With intent. Now this one just kind of looks like circles through the, because it's kind of thick. So you don't get all the detail because the paper is a little on the thick side. Or because I was rushing with the stenciling. That could be it too. It may do better if you're a little more patient and you do the slow, deliberate. So you want to get all 4 sides of the stencil. That's why we're going like that. Alright, let's do one more over here. Go this way. And this way. Whoops. Now what do we want to do for the other bits? So we use that tape if we're smart. So that's, I don't know if the daisies will work or not, but let's try it. I love the daisies. I mean, this one has been used quite a bit, and I think one of them did eventually break, if this is the old one, but it's still super usable. So, and I like the ones that have the natural edge when I can get it. Okay, go over there. There we go. Let's see how this one does. Going daisies, I believe that one's called. It goes kind of nicely with that. I really should write the name of stencils on the stencil itself. Oh wait, the other one was Art Deco circles. That's what the other one was. I mean, I do have it in the I had, should put it back in there. Had it in this, and so I had the paper with it, so I can know what it's called. Isn't that nice? I had the Daisy's one in its packet too, but I don't even. I had it what, 5 seconds ago, and couldn't tell you what I did with it. How sad is that? Okay, 1 direction, 2 directions, 3 directions. Kind of get a linen effect too when you do it that way. Just the nice straight lines. But I do it the 4 directions, so I get like all sides, you know, so I hit all the stencil sides. I think I said that. I know. Repeating myself. You'll forgive me because you love me. Or because you do the same thing. So you understand. So I'm liking the I Spy papers books are working great for this. And I have quite a few of those. And I don't always want, I got them because I like to use them in journals. But not all the pages make me super happy. So I'm like, I wouldn't use all the pages. Like there's some of the, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like to use them in journals, but I wouldn't necessarily use all the pages in journals. And now I know what to do with the rest of them. I mean, I could just jelly plate on them, but this is more funner. Okay, covered in dust. At least we have running water today, so that's good. So maybe we, okay, so we have a lot of circles. So if I'm going to do a wax resist, maybe I want to do, well, we have like these smaller circles. Maybe just do some bigger circles. Coming off the side. Alright, now should we just go ahead and try to jelly plate this one? Should we? Should we? Just kind of put a glaze on it. And see what happens, because we might get a little bit more of a resist that way. Alright, that one has primary colors. We want to lose transparent red iron oxide. I want a transparent for sure. Van Dyke brown. I don't really want brown. Yellow oxide. Where are my... Well, I'm looking. I was hoping... Oh. That one's empty. That's not helpful. Where's the one that's not empty? Burnt sienna is close to the... Oh. That one's probably way too dark. Prussian blue. I still want to try it. I don't know why. I mean, it's going to obliterate everything, but we'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, you know, it's my first time trying it with paint. Maybe that's a bad thing. Alright, let's for the safe, let's just do the transparent yellow oxide, and that way, if it does obliterate everything, it's still see-through enough. You know, when you're going to do this, you might want to make sure that you have a brayer around somewhere. Like the Tim Holtz one, which annoys me sometimes because I'm a little heavy-handed with it. And so it comes off so you can clean it, but it also comes off when you don't. Yeah, my plate is, I've abused my plate. Pay no attention to the poor plate. I need to clean it. I need to love it better. Alright, and then just, oh, there's too much on there. I can tell. It's like just squishing around. And I don't need to leave it for long. Oh, that's not bad. And then we don't have the bright primary colors anymore. And we have something interesting to pick up later. I kind of want to take this to it because my resist, where I did the crayon, did not resist as much as I'd hoped. A little bit. Like, if you can see it a little bit here. So yeah, that went from being primary colors to not quite so much. That's kind of cool. What if I were to just add a little bit of spray here and there now? Because I like blue and yellow. Not everybody does. But if it's the right blue and the right yellow, I do. I do. I do. I'm aware. I'm aware of my weirdness. Get some of that on the edge there. Use it somewhere. Oh, see, even if you just did it... Oh, let's do it on one of the pages that's white just to see what happens. Because look at that. Right there. So that would be one of the pages with just the words, which are mostly in the back. I mean, not just the words, but because they do have some pictures, but mostly words. Hey, this one has words closer together. Oh, that's the purple. Okay, we'll do this one. And any pictures that I really, really want, no, I can live without those. Okay, find a stencil. Where'd the one where the circles go? The big circles. Or we'll do this one again. Try this one, I guess. This one's not in the shop yet either. Sorry, I just keep showing you ones that are not in the shop. Told you I was making stuff while I was laid up with my foot. This one could be eyes or it could be peacock, the swirl of sorts. Okay. Somebody told me how to clean this. Patricia, was it that you just wash it off underwater or you clean it off with another sanding block? I don't know. We'll just use a new sanding block. Oh, don't breathe that stuff in, whatever you do. Now, we're not going to see this right now, per se. But when we spray it, it should be more apparent I would think. So go in my 4 directions. Doing it in 3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not that there's anything magic about it for this, because that's not even the application. Alright, now, let's go ahead and take that off. I know I did it really fast, but, I mean, I would like if we could just do them all really fast. That would make me happier. What colors? We've got a little festive berry here. Do a couple sprays of that. Where did my... Okay, there is a very dirty paper towel around here somewhere, which I wouldn't want just going anywhere. And it is, oh, it's up here. Yeah, I'd rather just put a little water on it. Just to move that around a little bit. Oh, look, we got nice circles where the where we sprayed it and left it for a minute. Can we see it or not? No, it's not doing its thing like I thought it would. That's alright, because you know what you could do now? Once that dries, you can sand it again, and then it will show this the stencil. So there we go. If I remember to do that before we leave, I will sand that again. I thought that there would be more differentiation between where I sanded it, but I guess because the whole thing gets sanded, I don't know. Or I sprayed it wrong. I don't know. Let that dry for a minute. And then didn't we have another one we were letting dry? And then we were going to take our crayon and just do some random curves. and whatnot. I mean, I don't see that this has really done a big difference. Where's my broken one again? I'm trying to think if I have a stenciled. Oh, I was doing. Nope, that's what I want to do. Hold on. No, because I haven't put any of them away. Here, let's try the stars. Let's see if we can get a resist of the stars by doing the crayon. I'm seeing a little bit. I mean, they may not be perfectly formed, but that'll be interesting. What did we like best? Do we like the inking or the, oh my goodness, or the gel plating? Oh, the trash guys here. The sanitation people. I don't know, I kind of like that particular. Let's do that blue again. I like this blue. What is this blue? It is Balmy Night by Delusions. It still has front and back on it. Alright. Let's spray and then move about the cabin really quick. Won't leave it there too long because we just don't want splotchiness necessarily. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. But I like it kind of, it gives a deepness to the rest of it. The background too. Because it's going to get down into all the sanded crevasses. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of the resist here. What about where I did the stars? Let's see. Whoops. We don't have to get it on the paper. We can get it everywhere. It's fine. And a little bit of the resist, not super. Was the other resist over here? Whoops. We don't need that much, lady. But if you do want to get it darker, just, you know, go over what you already inked and ink some more. And then you can have it be darker. Like if you don't want to be able to tell that you've just destroyed the bunnies down here, make them a little darker. Although there is a hair constellation, so you know, if I'm using this for the constellation, then you know, the little hairs would work. There we go. So you can see this resist crayon that I used a little bit. Can you see it? See? And then you can't really see the resist from the, but if I, where are they? Like maybe I want to do a rubbing over that even with my oil pastels that I had before I started. I had them, I set them down. There they are. I knew I had them. I knew I did. Like, we could go even a darker, that's, what color is that one? Violet. Sure, let's go violet. I kind of want a white too for some stars. Is the white here? No. Oh, silver could work though. Silver. And then, where's the big circle one? Big circle. Oh, look. Oh, that one was Going Daisies. I was right. I was right about something. Alright, let's put it in there. Let's put them back in their home. Oh, this one might be good because I've got all these round shapes on there, and this one is not round. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to take off the things. I don't have to. I'm just gonna do that. So if you want to add another layer with another stencil, you can just use your pastels, your crayons, whatever it is you like to use See, it's almost got a brickwork happening there, I guess. And you can add some color and whatnot. And then, if I were to do a glaze over this, that should act as a resist because it's an oil pastel. I mean, that's what it should do. And it missed some spots. That might be where there was already a resist. And that's alright. There we go. So that, now it looks totally different. If you want to seal in your oil pastels, you can do that on the gel plate with like a glaze of, or something like a dragonfly glaze or something. But won't that be fun to use? I said we would use some, right? Alright, let's do this one real quick. Oh, you can see the design back there a little bit more now. Let's see. Let's do a full on. No, Asters is too close to that one, maybe. Let's do Elizabeth St. Hilaire's tree. Just love the doodliness of it. Alright, and we're sanding. Now I should be able to sand off some of, you would think, maybe not. Maybe doing the inking and then sanding does not work. But, I mean, it did work doing the sanding before, we just didn't see it until the ink set in some more. I mean, it's okay, we still have some interest. In fact, I think the other stencil I use is showing up more as I sand it. How weird is that? Still not really seeing the tree though. Okay, but these pieces sort of acted like a resist to the ink. And now that they're coming off more, we're just seeing the outline of them. Isn't that interesting? Not seeing the tree. Huh. That's alright. I mean, I'm seeing more of the other one. What about... Oops, we could do the tree the other way. As in, do some of the sgraffito. Not sgraffito. Sgraffito is something else. The frottage. I'm going to try the silver just to... Just a little frottage on there. With the silver. Why not? Silver and pink. So, it did actually work to sand the white paper and then ink it. You just had to wait for the ink to dry to see it better. And then you could do that, which adds a resist. And if it's too pink for you, I know for some of you it is, you could spray again or do a glaze over that. Do you want it more orangey? Let's see, or the opposite of pink is kind of a teal. That would brown it out. Right? I know there's some yellow on the other plate, which I'll probably put in a dangerous place for the plate. It's like I don't care about my plates at all. What the heck? No, but seriously, where did it... That's alright, I got this one, which I put stuff on top of, because apparently I don't love my plates. So if I were to put like a glaze over this to reduce some of that pink, it would also help to... It will also help to set the oil pastel so that it doesn't just rub right off. Oh, let's see. We could go purple. Do it a little blue. This is ultramarine blue. Let's do the Prussian blue. So this is a fluid acrylic Prussian blue hue. Don't need a lot, I'm sure. It'll get a little bit green because there's some yellow on my... Also, didn't put enough on there, did I? I didn't want a lot, but it does not go on. Nope, definitely need more. Yes, I have abused my plate. Can you tell? All the lines in there, stuff that got set on top of it. Don't do that to your plate. I will probably turn my plate over, or it'll just be extra grungy now. Some of that is from my brayer though. Doesn't really matter. Write your own picture riddles. Look at this. Try to put you to work. Oh look! Oh! Do that! Do that with your stencils. Do the oil pastels, and then you get a transfer. That's awesomeness. We should do that sometime. Tote staff. All right, so we still got pink coming through, but it's way less pink. And we still can see the tree coming through. Some, not as, we lost our silver bits, and can't really see the other stencil, but still, it'll be a good background. All right. Should we do, like these two would be really cool together, because this one started out the yellow color, and then we added blue. Those two might be cool together. Did I have another one? I'm always losing. How are we on time? Yeah, if I want to make something, I need to start doing that now. But I'm sure that you wanted to see what this looks like real quick. Really, really quick. We'll do that. Just, if you got end papers in your journals, then they'd show up even more clearly. Maybe I don't have to go all 4 directions. I don't know. It's funny, I don't know what these little blobs are. They're not on the stencil itself. Alright, yeah, 4 directions does make it nice. There we go. Well, don't do it too much, because then you're just going to lose everything. You don't want to lose everything. What if we do purple on purple? It's 2 different purples. That is not a very dark purple, but it makes it less white. Where's my favorite? I think I have 2 of these Balmy Nights, I hope, because I liked it so much I went and bought more, I think. You can use your sponge, your towel, whatever, just to spread it out. There we go. That tones down the purple a little bit too. Look at that. So that worked nicely. Alright, let's make something with the pieces we just did. I mean, you could just use them on cardstock to make a tag, or, oh my goodness, let's just take, this is some heavy duty type cardstock, so I can collage on this side. And whatnot. We'll do a little collage board with the pieces. These are heavier, so, well, I was going to say, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue, but guess what? I'm not a smart person, and it did not get put away. It didn't get put away, and it didn't get its cover on. Here's its cover. So that's unfortunate. Oh, that glue just gets stuck right on there. Alright, let me get the glue going, then I'll be back. Alright, I went ahead and did a little bit of the actual page from the eye spot. Yeah, I did it without you, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Just did because the video was already getting long. You've seen me collage before. And I know you're probably thinking, well, that's not pretty. But once you cut it down, which I need to cut this one on this line, or have it fold on that line, one or the other. This was just paper I found at the thrift store. This we used the weekly planner. I mean, I could use it as a weekly planner, but so far I've just used it to back stuff. All right. see, let's do 3.5 inches this way, maybe. No, let's keep it straight. Thank you. Oh, it's still wet. It doesn't like me because it's still wet. It is punishing me for that. Alright, let's just do it this way because maybe it'll cut a little bit better. Let's do 5. Nope. It thinks I should. See, that's kind of cute. And that one. And that one. And then, well, we should probably cut this on one that doesn't hate wet paper so bad. And if I had it right here, I do. Haha. You should wait for your stuff to dry, but if you can't wait for your stuff to dry, use your rotary cutter. If you don't have a rotary cutter, well, you're going to have to wait for your stuff to dry. Probably. Alright. Let's do these all at 2 3/4. I think will give me about 3 of similar sizes. Ish. This one's a little bit wider. Also, it's got the corner. Alright, so. Well, see, this is why I don't like to do things at an angle. Not loving what's going on with that. But that's alright. If you don't love it, you can fix it. See, this is like ground for something. It's not grounds for the divorce or anything like that. It's just a ground to put something on. Like your mushrooms that got soda spilled on them. Yes, that's why they're that color and that weirdness. Let's see. Got these little berries. Could be coming out of somewhere. I got that number 6 or 9. And does anybody know where I put all those fussy cuts I had the other day? I think I just threw them down here. Ooh. Could even take a, oh, see, that looks nice. This is just a cluster that I made. And it looks really nice on there because we've got the dark blue down here. And the green over here. He actually, I kind of like him on there. Not gonna lie. I like when things are easy. And something you already have layered up is like gonna look good on there. That makes me happy. You could use those as these as pages in your journal. You could use them for collage, in art collage, art book, whatever you want to use them in. You can. See, this is kind of like ground in my mind. The darker bits. So that would be more likely to be a place that I would put something. What? I don't know. What's in here? Oh, these are stickers. Curious. I mean, it would hide too much of it, right? I mean, if we really hated one, then we might want to put it over that. Like, this is a lot of purple. But if we put that, I don't know, because I kind of like the umbrella, too. Alright, what else is here? That's the wrong... Alright, so we got this one. He's cute. We'll make him into a... Well, first, we're probably going to have to fix the top. You can't see it, but I can. It's all messed up there. There we go. And it may or may not be straight on the other side. Let's just use this. Sorry. If you were falling asleep, you're awake now, aren't ya? Aftermath. Aftershocks. Oh my goodness. Alright, he's cute. I like him. He's very layered up. I like how that one looks. Put the cover on your glue, lady. I'll do it every time during this video, and then after the video, I'll forget. That's what happens. But I'm not going back upstairs. Sometimes after one video, I'm like, okay, that's it. I've spent all my creative energy. But today, I don't want to do that. I don't say can't. Because it is... My husband's at work, my older son's at work, my younger son is occupied, and it's just a good day for being alive. It's a good day. It's a good day. Alright, let's see. I need to find... Ooh, no. Winter, fall, Halloween. I don't know. What do we think about fall, Halloween? Some of these could be fall-y, Halloween-y. See, that's what I use. Get that spooky chair there, and you've got that shelf with the cobwebs there. That's why you get I Spy books for the cool things. I don't think fall Halloween is it. I really don't think that's gonna be it. Hold on, let me find some pictures. Some whatchamacallits. Alright, I might have got a little sidetracked. I did find some of my fussy cuts. They were on the desk. I just moved them over. That one's nice too. That one blends in too much. Alright, so I ended up cutting this one. So this is just a background of one of the things. So if I just put the mushrooms on there, they look okay. But then if I put this on here, which has similar colors as the background, I like it even more. It just adds something to it and helps the mushrooms pop a little bit. So I'm going to glue that one on there. I'm not going to make you watch me glue everything. Don't know what happened to my voice. And then I have to decide, because he looks okay like that, but then he kind of gets lost. So I was thinking about putting that behind him. And then we still have the paper showing. We don't really need the hatchet to show, per se. And he's got a little bit of blue in him, so, and a pinkish hue, so that makes that work too. The only thing is, I lose a lot of this, which is kind of the better part. So what I could do even is, go this way. I think I want this. Alright, we'll just come down like this maybe. That way we can still have some of that showing. And he can still pop a little bit, and we just have less paper, and that's okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, I'll glue that on in a minute. And then with him, I mean his eyes in that background, yeah. So I wanted to cover that person. Get that bug, and the glue messed up there. So I just kind of put that, and then his dark tail will show better. And then I wanted to bring the blue up, so I have that label up there, and then that helps his head pop a little bit more. So I'm going to glue it like that. This one is hard because I don't love this color purple. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have glazed it more. But the longer he sits there, the less I hate him. The less I hate this. And this has those two colors, and I can still have the umbrella popping out a little bit. And, you know, he's just really cute. So I think I will glue that on there. And, I mean, he pops in front of the purple, so that's okay. And then this one, I have a few choices, few options. You know, I could do this, like this, or like this, and it's outlined so it pops a little bit. It's got the purple, like what's back there. But then another option would be like this cluster here. Oh, I think I had it this way. Because then that pinkish color there and the blue. How does it work this way? Because I didn't look at it this way before. That's not too bad either, because that kind of highlights the kind down there. So that's an option. And then he was also an option, just because, you know, he's got the blue over here, which brings that blue over. And that green, you know, the aqua color-ish, and the blues and greens and whatnot. See, this right here almost looks like it's going into that, so I hate to hide that. That's the problem. I'd like that to show. But then I also don't really want that ripped butterfly, or that half, you know, the butterfly's ripped in half, so I don't love that. So I have not figured out exactly what I want to do with the flowers. If I do these flowers like that, then we do see that little bit. But then we have this up here, a lot of expanse up in the top. So that hides it a little too much. If we go this way, then oh, that actually might be perfect, because that covers that tear there. You can see this yellow coming into here. I will cut off some of that edge, but that's okay. But I don't like the purple against that blue pink stuff, so maybe not. And then this was an option, and that hides a lot of the blue pink, but also is blue pink. But I don't think I like it down there. And this is just too small. If I find the big one, maybe, because it's close to color there, but no. Oh, and then the other option maybe is to use this over on the side here, one way or the other. And then I could put something down here, like him or something, and then that yellow still shows, because that's kind of a cool thing right here. Sorry, right here. It's kind of cool. If I hold it up there, you can't see it, can you? So I kind of want that to show, but I don't need all of that to show. This is not the same blue as that, though. All right, let's see. Well, maybe we'll just end up using him, because he's got pink in his ears, which makes that pink make a little bit of sense. That can, oh, that's the problem. That's all right. We can use a label for that, maybe. Or what about, what's this mushroom doing? What are we doing with this mushroom here? Anything? No, that doesn't work either. So yeah, I haven't figured out this one yet. This one we put the cluster on. You know, there's always an extra, and this one's just this, so I cut it down, so it really doesn't matter what I put on there. I mean, he can just look really cute on there, even. Just, really. Just with that fun background, so he actually might work on that. Is that all of them? This is the one I have to figure out. What would you do? Oh, we also have the mushrooms. Not those mushrooms. Get these funny mushrooms. Funny Valentine, sweet funny Valentine. I don't want to lose the rose per se. I don't mind losing a leaf or two. It's just this part right here is the coolest part. Now, and this part is the buggiest part. And it's hard to cover that up without covering that up. I don't know, don't you think that's cool? It's like that same color there comes up there, even though they're two different pieces of paper. I just thought it was cool. But that's just me. Maybe. Maybe it's not just me. Let's see. And I'm not loving the paper down here, but that can be changed. That's not really that big of a deal. Why not that? No, still not loving this. Could peel it off, or I could just go over it. I might. Yep. You know, if you don't like something, you can change it. We're just gonna put a whole new something down there that we don't hate as much. Maybe even this piece right here. You can do that, you know. You can change your mind. If you do a masterboard and you don't like how something comes out, you can do this, or you can gesso over it. You can do whatever it is that makes you love it. Wasn't loving it. I was struggling with it. Now this is a lot of pattern, I realize. But they're similar colors. We're bringing in the colors, so it's going to work out. Maybe put a little bit of neutral in the middle. Or maybe not in the middle, because we still want that right there. Already looks so much better, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. You know what I'm looking for, right? There it is. Alright. Now, see, I don't want to cover that up. What if I go this way? I like this rose on here. It's alright, we don't have to use the rose on there. And we can still use this if we wanted to. And we still see that. And, oh, he was an option too, wasn't he? Well, no, he covers it up. He's got the yellow in him, though. He sure does look cute on there. He's a little small, though. I've got some birds. If his tail didn't get... Oh, what if we go this way? You covered up too much, little guy. Alright, that still shows it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, aren't I? I'm become a little obsessive with that small bit of a piece of whatever that I want to show. No, they're too small. I knew that. I didn't want to lose him, so because I cut the owl off the other side of the page. So I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that. I'm aware. Oh, they cover too much. He was too small. What do we think about him now? Oh, he works kind of nice now. We already have a label here, so I wouldn't necessarily want to put a label down there. I could put a word down there, though. You can have more than one label. It's okay. Oh, he was going to go in there, wasn't he? I'm obsessing. I'm obsessing. I'm obsessing. That could stick off the side a little bit. That'd be kind of cool, actually. And a bunny down here would be cute, but or see, he's kind of cute too, though. This bunny brings in that yellow up there, but then he kind of blends in where the yellow hits. He's too tall. If he was a little bit shorter, see, he might have worked if I had him single by himself, which I probably do somewhere. I'm overthinking, I'm overthinking, I'm overthinking, I'm overthinking. Do you guys overthink things? I am totes overthinking things. He blends in a little too much. But at least then that still shows somewhat, to some degree. I don't know. You guys tired of me yet? Have I driven you absolutely insane with this yet? I mean, it's not my goal or anything. It's not like, ooh, I have this goal to annoy people today. Because I don't. I truly, that covers it, do not have that goal. What about you? I had thought of him earlier. See, he kind of blends in over here, though. But his eyes are yellow, and they kind of pop a little bit. We can put this over here and have something. Nope. Oh, you know, let's just not care anymore about if that shows or not. Let's just put that on there. And one of these guys, maybe him, because he pops a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to glue those and then I'll be right back. Because we are way over an hour. What the heck? So, when you have a day and you feel like layering, do it. Because it comes in handy later in life. Like when you want to just stick something on there and you're not in the mood to layer. You just want to make some things and finish some things. Then you get your clusters to play with. So, here we go. There's another cluster that I played with. Yes, the staple shows. It's okay. So we had fun using the I Spy books to make some distress pages for collage, and then made a master board, and then made the things. I hope you all have a delightful day. Love you.